guys, this is Carrie from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate super chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the super chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jarrod's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome Kemper profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular HELIX, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Tone Wars, Sunday night edition. I am Carrie, and this is Jarrod.
What's happening, everybody? Thanks so much for being here.
I gotta turn this up in my ears.
Yeah, I'm adjusting the mic volume right now, so it's been, just getting everything situated. When I go live on Wednesdays, the mic's over here. When I go live on Sundays, it's over here, so there's like a difference, you know.
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's definitely a difference.
Mm-hmm. I'm still getting used to my new big knob, Mackie big knob situation over here, so I got a lot of stuff to adjust.
Big knobs are better than little knobs.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
Yep.
It's getting old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see them.
Next thing you know, I'm going to get a jitterbug phone. With big buttons on it.
Oh my goodness. So we're happy to be here again with you tonight. And we're going over, not an oldie, but definitely not one of your newer amps, but a goodie.
Yeah. I'm going to play some, there it is, heating up behind us right there.
Ooh,
the MT15.
Look at that. Look at the red lights in there.
So scary.
So scary.
Yeah, and I got it hooked up through the aux, which, man, that aux has been a great addition to the show.
Yes, it
especially
has.
for you.
Oh my gosh, especially for me. There's no blanket behind me right now.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet in here.
Yeah.
You know, all you hear is, when I'm playing, you just hear
Wonderful.
the string clack in here. That's it. And it's just all going through the aux, and the aux is legit. It sounds great.
Too legit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yep.
Well, let's say hi to some people.
Yes, let's do.
All right, Jason Taylor. We're looking forward to it, too.
What's up, man? Good
Jeff
to see
Cornell.
We got a birthday boy here.
Yeah, last Friday?
Yep, Friday.
Last Friday.
Yep.
Missed it by a couple days, but happy
Yeah.
birthday, man.
Happy birthday. I got a special song for you. Yeah.
We'll do that after the
Yeah.
Sean Casey.
What's going on, man?
Adam Daniels. He says
Hey.
he loves what you do, bro. Great work.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen your name before. If you've been here before, I apologize, but does that sound familiar, Adam Daniels?
No.
Yeah, well,
that's me.
Thanks for being here.
We got Xavier.
Hey.
McPhail Fossey. Aaron Lucas. Hello.
Hey, Aaron. How you doing, man?
Matt Force is here. Hey, saw you a little earlier at the store.
Yeah, Matt Forrest. What's happening, man?
It's funny. I feel like when I go to the store, I'm so quiet. Like, I just stand off to the side and let you do your thing. And, like, and then you see me on Tone Wars, and I'm like, blah, 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 making fun of this turd.
She must be talking about me.
Right?
There's nobody else here.
Acoustic is here. Greetings
Hey, what's
from
up, man?
the other side of the world.
Hey, what's happening?
Sean Casey, he says, it's been a while since we had heard the MT15. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a good amp. It's a keeper. Like I think that there's certain amps that I'll cycle in and out of my collection, but that's one so far, anyways, that I'm going to keep because I think it's a great amp to shoot, lunchbox amps up against. Yeah, because it's kind of a dominant amp in that category.
Jay's with us from Warmcord.
Jay, what's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
He sent a super chat and a request.
Uh-oh.
Arnold welcomes Warmcord to the EVH Stealth Club.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Jay Arnold here. Just want to welcome you to the EVH Stealth Club.
Yes.
It's about time you got your girly man out there and got a real amplifier and started playing like a real man. I bet his biceps are growing with every riff right now. Yes, you started out like this, a flabinator, a flabby, flubby riffs, and then you got yourself a stealth, and now you're like huge. Your veins popping out of your biceps that look like pythons. That's exactly why you should buy such an amplifier. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful.
It's about time he manned up.
That's right. Well, he had the rev. He was half manned.
He was half man. He was half man, half girly man. Now he's full man.
Oh, we miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. We'll have to get together very soon for some drinky poos. Speaking of that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I drank before we toasted.
That's okay. I forgive you. Cheers.
You already know you had
Cheers
one.
to yumminess.
Cheers, yeah. We're doing wine now.
You guys, we had lunch today at a Johnny Black's restaurant. Is it a steakhouse or is it like an American Grill kind of a thing?
It's like I don't know what it is.
Sports bar?
It's a public house.
Public house, there you go.
Yeah, it's like hipster food. It's really good.
This is an Oberon. The brand is Oberon, and it's Cabernet, and it's super yummy.
Yeah,
it's the first time both of us had it, and it was so good, we went and found a bottle of it.
Yeah, she got hers, and I was like, I'm probably not going to drink anything, and then I had a sip of hers, and I'm like, I'm getting none.
Yeah.
I'll have what she's having.
Because it was that good.
Yeah.
So anyway, Bobby Leckie is here. He is from Scotland.
Oh, what's happening?
3 hours in the morning over there.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on? That's a place I want to visit someday.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful country.
And Iceland.
Yeah.
Both of us.
With the fuzz.
It's a giant cat hair. Let's see. CS is with us.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Scott Fulmer.
Scott, what's up, buddy?
Daryl McMillan.
What's up, Daryl?
Jay says I'm still getting used to my big knob. I was giving him a face. Let's see. Aaron Lucas, has your opinion on Gibson changed now that Dave Mustaine is a brand ambassador? Aaron's always trying to root for
I think Dave Mustaine is a very well-respected musician, and he wouldn't have made the change unless he saw it was something worth doing. Yeah. So, hey, I mean,
he
the
still
thing
has
is...
great hair, too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he does.
Think it's his?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. No, it's yours.
It's mine. I loaned him my hair. I can't get my feet right. There's this.
Oh, the thing. Yeah, you got to situate yourself there. No, I think that Dave would not make the switch unless he knew it was worth it. So I think he made the right choice for him. And, the thing is just because I think Gibson makes great stuff. It just doesn't work for me. But who am I? I'm nobody. I mean, it just, the thing is like, play what works for you. Even if it's a guitar that you found at a garage sale and it's all beat to hell. I mean, if it works for you, hey, man.
Got the ball rolling.
That's what you should play, So...
Marty 5. Hello, Marty 5.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Been in and out, inconsistent lately.
Yeah. You need to quit your job so you can be here more.
You have to put your nose in the corner.
Yeah.
Be here on time.
With gum on it. He's got to put gum on his nose.
Tired of this inconsistencies. We're very happy you're here. Thank you for taking the time to be here.
Exactly, because he's a busy man, so we always appreciate the fact that everybody stops by, but you know how it goes.
Chris A. Just Chris A.
Hey.
Cold and Beer.
Hey, what's up, man?
Jim Fisher. He said,
Hey, Jim.
what's up? I used to have an MT15, would still have it if I didn't buy an Archon.
Oh, well, yeah, I can understand the Archon. Yeah, I want to get one of those on the show really bad. So one of these days when I get a hold of one, it will be on here.
Aaron Lucas says the MT15 was Michael Sweet's go-to on the most recent Striper album. Supposedly it's enhanced his lip syncing abilities next time they're on tour. Oh,
That's
funny. Jason Taylor.
Hey, Jason.
I'm new to the stealth as well, and so far it delivers. Jarrod, what lead channel settings are you using on yours?
Ah, good.
There's just like 4 people, and then you can say that.
Okay, all right.
Red and 10, fire. Hello.
What's up, man?
Chicago Todd. Hey, man. Big Mike.
What's up, Todd?
Big Mike from
Big
South
Mike.
Alabama. And yes, we listened to the cold.
Yeah.
Static X. Static X.
Yeah, we listened to it.
I'm like, is that the right name?
Yeah, they got some interesting music. We're not super into like the growly vocals as much. I mean, she sings, so it's like it's hard to do that. But
I feel like it covers up the good music.
yeah, but they have some good stuff. And once we get a minute, I mean, we're super busy.
Don't you love how when he starts lying, he like wipes his eye? I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet.
That's my tell. No,
That's
it's
his
not.
tell. He's like,
It's not.
wiping my eye. I get tears.
Yeah, once we get a minute, we'll start learning some more stuff. It literally is. It's crazy around here because we got a lot of planning to do.
There you go.
Yeah. Carrie will be here next week.
Let's see. Marty Five says he's happy to be inconsistent. It's after 1 a.m. there.
Holy cow, man. Well, cheers to you for staying up late. I mean, seriously, we really appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. I'm just
She's
joking
just ribbing you.
Ben Burnett.
Hey, Ben.
And David Walls, turning in for the first time in a long time from Scotland as well. Ooh.
What's up, buddy?
David, and who was our other Scotland? Somebody. I know this person. It's going to come right back to Bobby Lucky.
Yeah.
Who's it, Bobby? You in Scotland as well?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, hi everyone. The wee hours
from
Scotland.
Okay, gotcha.
There you go. That's hi to everybody. Now you can answer what's his name.
Oh, what's his name?
Jason, right? Jason Taylor. I was just scrolling to find
Answer old what's his name. All right, Jason. My settings are okay. So I got the gain at 11 o'clock. So like just one notch before halfway. I got the low at 1 o'clock. Mids are right in the center. I got the highs at 11 o'clock, and the presence is at just under noon. And I believe I have the resonance at 3 o'clock. Because it's a 50-watt amp, you want to add a little more resonance to it. That's pretty much how I have mine set up. And it sounds freaking awesome.
There you go.
Love it.
Bobby, are you telling me to pronounce your name Bobby? Is that what you mean? B-O-B-B-E-E? Bobby?
Bobby.
Bobby. Is it Bobby or Bobby? What you like better?
What you like better?
What you like better?
You best pick.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Dean Harkness. Hi, man.
Hey, what's up, Dean?
He says, if you don't read my dang comment, I'm going to steal your shoes. No. Where's your comment, Dean? Did I miss you? Dean, I wouldn't skip over your name.
No, she'd never do a thing like that.
Nope, I don't see an earlier one.
Maybe that's the one.
David Walls, I'm from Paisley. Bobby M8, 7 minutes outside. Oh, that's to Bobby.
Find out where they're at. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's 7 minutes outside of Glasgow.
Ah, Glasgow.
No, Bobby Theory, you say it's fine. Okay, good. It's back a bit. Dean, I didn't see it. The first one I see is Jason Taylor, and I don't see any other comments from a Dean Harkness.
No, it's what's his name, not Jason Taylor. It's what's his name.
You'll have to copy and paste. I'm so sorry, Dean.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do our announce. Did you get all that? That sounded a little bit on the German side. Was it German or was it Klingon? How many people we got here? Yeah, we can make the announcement now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys know how we've talked. It was about a month ago, right? We talked about having to get together.
We talked about it over and over and over.
Yeah. But we kind of officially talked about it on the show about a month or so ago, where we would like to get together and have whoever wants to come here. We can have a get-together, a meet and greet, food, drinks, guitar, shred, whatever we want to do. So I was talking to a friend of mine, Steve Shaheen, the other day,
And I was like, you know what? I want to do a guitar summit. And I was like, you know what? Let's combine the whole thing. So we're going to do a guitar summit in August, right?
August is what we're shooting for. Possibly the 14th, Saturday the 14th, but that's penciled in.
Yeah, it's penciled
not
in.
Inked.
Yeah, but it's a strong pencil in. So we talked to Marty over at Motor City Guitar today briefly about it, and we decided to kind of have a soft kind of, pencil in there, and then
depending on what's going on in the world, and if gatherings can still happen.
Which they should be.
They should be, but...
So if everything goes right, that should be the date. Obviously, we'll be announcing an official kind of thing soon. But so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do it at Motor City Guitar. What better place to do it at? So they have a stage there and a whole setup there. So we can actually, I'll bring a few of my amps. I'll bring the board. I'll bring all the stuff, and we'll set up so that we can actually...
me.
Yeah, I'll bring her too. And so we'll have a whole thing where... we actually do what we do, but we do it at Motor City Guitar, and we're going to, probably stream it. I'll see if we can stream it. If not, at least we can do it face-to-face with you guys. So you guys can come here. We'd love to meet you guys, and we'd love to hang out with you, and love to do a guitar summit. So bring your guitars so that when you come, you can plug into the gear and experience what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this amp's like this and like that. Bring your guitar, come up, plug into stuff. We'll dial stuff in. We'll have a great time with it. If you have backing tracks, email them to me in advance, and you're very welcome to play to your backing tracks on the show. So you can experience how an amp sounds in a mix and all that. So I think that would be fun. So we'll demo the Kemper. We'll demo a couple of my favorite amps. And I'm going to have some guest guitar players come in as well. Steve Shaheen will be one of them. And I'll reach out to some other friends of mine, maybe one other friend of mine. And then she's going to sing. We'll do a couple mixes, her and I. And she can perform for you guys as well. And then, obviously shop around the store. And there's no charge for this. There's no charge for it at all. We're doing this for you. We want you to come out. We want to meet you. We want to hang out with you and just have a great time and turn it into like a fun time, but also like a show that we can do and a guitar summit where I'll bring...
But it'll mostly be like... checking out gear. We'll do a few songs, but it's not going to be a concert type.
No, it won't be a concert. Yeah, it'll be me demoing gear and stuff like that, and doing some kind of like clinic on all this stuff. And I'll put together some topics, and I'd like to hear what topics you would like us to cover. And you can post them in the chat now if you want, and then we'll screenshot it and add those to the list and make it all happen for you. And again, I think a hands-on experience in properly dialed in gear with your guitar is the best way to try it out, and I'm happy to provide that for you. And Motor City Guitar is as well. And you can see the store. And then we're going to have food and drinks afterwards. We're going to, depending on how many people come, that will all be determined on where we do it and all that. But I think it's just going to be a fun day. We've been wanting to do a get-together anyway, so why not do it in a huge culmination of a really fun day for everybody?
Yeah, depending on the weather, maybe we can do like a thing in the parking lot with like a barbecue or...
We could get a taco truck.
Or a taco truck or something like that. Yeah. So... the clinic wouldn't start, clinic, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it'd be like a guitar summit, clinic kind of thing.
Summit.
Yes.
Until after the store closed. But we want you guys to be able to shop the store, so we could probably maybe have a taco truck or some kind of a something in the parking lot before it closes. They can shop around, we can talk, and then
we'll get the clinic
festivities will start after. My ears died.
Oh, really?
I knew it was going to happen. I bought new batteries. I just
and they're
didn't bring them.
upstairs, aren't they?
They are.
You want me to get them for you?
I can get them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get them.
All right. So, that's what we're going to do. We'll just have a full day for everybody, and whatever topics you want us to cover, we'll be more than happy to do that, especially if we can fit all that in. So, we're open to your suggestions, but again, it's free. There's no charge. We will be having tickets available. I already talked to Marty briefly about that, so that you reserve your ticket, and only because we're trying to keep track of how many people are coming so that we know what to do with food and drinks, taco trucks, whatever, and space and all that kind of stuff. So, but the tickets are free. Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to charge for that. I just want to meet you guys, and so does she. I mean, that's really what it is. So it's a great excuse to get together. And please bring your guitars. Please, because I would love nothing more than to have you guys plug into the Diesel Herbert and have it blow your head off, and you go, "Oh my God, this thing's," and it could be able to experience that, or the Engl Savage, or the JP, or whatever, you know. And eventually, I will put up a list of amps that you guys want me to bring. I'll probably just bring 3 because tearing this whole room apart and bringing all that's a lot of work. So I'll probably just bring my top 3 plus my Kemper, and we'll see if we can make that happen for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Scott Fulmer says he's just here for the shoes. And you know what? Because my shirt, I'm just here for the whiskey. I love it. I'm here for both, technically, and the wine. I need all kinds of t-shirts. But Xavier says that sounds dope. Jeff Cornell, can you recommend some hotels close to this? So as it gets closer, or even in the next couple of weeks, we'll make a screen, bumper or whatever to put up. We'll have some hotel suggestions, and right now we'd be just stumbling over our words. And what was that place called?
We'll probably Comfort Inn. Concord Inn. I mean, that's a great place.
That's what I mean. We'll put some official information together, and we'll have a slide, that we can pop up.
And I'll talk to them about a deal too. I'll see if I can get like blocks for them, like blocks of rooms, so that we can get a deal. I don't have any control over their pricing, but I'll certainly ask.
Yeah. Let's see. David Walls, always looking at new amps now, looking at a Marshall JMC 2000. Any experience with it?
The JCM?
Yeah.
I haven't had any experience with the JCMs. If you're looking for something, though, that has more saturation and that can do, that can do metal or rock, the JVM series was good. I mean, I had the JVM... I can't remember the actual name, but it was a JVM something, and it was a 50-watt amp, and I was impressed with the gain and saturation on that amp. I thought it was actually pretty darn good. So that's my extensive knowledge on Marshall, though.
Shit, did you lower my chair? It's not right. No?
You got to pull that lever.
I did. I pulled it.
It's as low as it goes, then.
But I want it high.
Oh, you want it high? So you have to pull it and stand up a little.
I did. Nothing happened. I just feel like don't know what to do with my feet. I'm all weird.
There you go. That's as high as it goes.
So much better. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I'm not cramped up anymore. It would not do. Sitting here for 2 hours, it would not do. I can't figure it out. Okay. So, getting back, Dean Harkness says, Jarrod, you told me you're going to be nervous. We don't care if you make a mistake. Even Randy Rhodes made mistakes.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be super nervous playing in front of you guys face to face. I mean, it's bad enough doing it on camera here where it could be played over and over again, where everyone's like time stamping, oh, you totally craps the bed here. But, it is what it is.
The Chicago Todd said he's hitting the thumbs up now just for this announcement. The rest of the show, Arnold impressions, etc., is gravy. Dean Harkness says he's from Memphis. If you guys want some barbecue, I got you.
We're going to make ribs tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we are. They're marinating right now. Jay says, I'm shy. I don't know if I'll be able to go. That's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's funny right there. He's gonna bring his man amps now.
Yeah, don't bring your little sissy amplifiers. Keep them at home, Jay.
Let's see. Acoustic. I'm multi-streaming. For some reason, I see a lot of zeros and ones. I think I've entered the matrix. Oops. You gotta fix that.
Yeah, you gotta fix that.
Let's see. Scott Fulmer, a guitar summit is a great idea. And he sent, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Jay says, you guys will have to come over for our first official pool, awning, and drinks party. Yeah! I just ordered the pool heater yesterday.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We're in.
We're in.
Christopher, thank you for the super chat. He says, not much, but this can kick off the better chair fund. We do.
Thank you.
Maybe we need to upgrade. I love these chairs. They're comfy.
Yeah, and I can move my arms. But we should get those video game chairs because those are the best.
So hot. When we talked about doing this, I had no idea we would be on for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they're like vinyl.
Yeah.
So when it gets warm down here, warmness happening. It's warmness.
Yeah, they get a little warm. Depends.
No, not depends. That depends.
Yeah,
We're not there. He's not that old yet.
We're not there. Yeah, depends are. You know, when you're in the depends part of your life, you know it's about to happen.
Bobby Lucky says he's saving up for a boat. Are you near the coast? No,
about an
not really.
hour-ish. Yeah, I mean, about an hour. How long
Got
is
the Great
St.
Lakes
Clair?
around us.
Yeah, St. Clair's about, I don't know, hour and a half. So we're not super near, but there's tons of lakes around me. So I got tons of lakes around here. So.
I'm wondering if he's thinking he could boat to us.
Oh, well,
Not like,
you could.
he's in Scotland.
Oh, yes. Well, he can dock in Port Huron and get
Yeah.
and get here from there. But yeah, it's up
There
to
you
you,
go.
man. That would be quite a trek.
Jay said, we'll play some Circus Maximus for you. Thank you. Right.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to run upstairs and grab my battery.
Do your thing.
Batteries.
Yeah, let's hear the MT15 while she's doing her thing.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, so let me mute the room mic here. This is the MT15 through the Ox Box. That is for you, Mr. Jeff Cornell. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I wrote that song. I wrote it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a good one, man. That's one of his favorites, so I figured I'd play it for him. Jeff's a good
You
dude.
a nice guy.
Yeah, well, anything for an excuse to shred, right? So.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Big Mike.
Big
He
Mike.
says, dude, play the Static X song, metal version, and let Carrie sing it with her natural, powerful, beautiful voice. That would be awesome.
Well, we'll see what we could do.
I
The
don't
only
think he wants the acoustic version.
the only thing is I gotta go to a studio and get all the backing tracks made. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to. It's crazy. Like to do
Look
a
at
cover.
him. He's lying.
Oh,
He's so strong.
stop. to do a cover song, it's there's a lot of that goes into it, like the backing tracks and all that. But we'll see. And it costs money. Yeah, got to pay. You know, we got to go to the studio and pay the guy. So, we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, when we get time, we could do like a acoustic cover of it and see how that turns out.
David Wells says, don't buy gaming chairs.
No?
Yeah, he said they're a waste of money. They look cool, but they're not at all comfy. He's been through one every year until I finally bought an ergonomic office chair.
Ooh, yeah.
I wish he would have done it sooner.
Yeah, that's good advice, man.
Yeah, thank you. They do look pretty cool, and like with the purple background, I know you can get them with like different colors, kind of race car colors or whatever. I probably sound like a stupid old person. Race car colors, Carrie.
Race car colors. They look snappy.
Snappy.
Will my Depends fit in them?
Jeff Cornell says, a taco truck and beer. I'll bring plastic pants for everybody. That's funny. I don't know if we can do alcohol at the store.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to talk to...
There's a business owner out of... Maybe it's the Lansing or Grand Rapids area. She has a little camper that she has overhauled into a traveling bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's got like a serving window. She's got her own liquor license. Wow. And
isn't that cool?
Yeah, I'll have to. I liked her page on Facebook. I'll have to go look it up and see if it's like, can she just come to a parking lot in Waterford and serve alcohol?
We'll have to see. I mean, the sky's the limit. It all depends on, obviously what the store allows and what we can do. But, I mean, I want this to be special. I want it to be fun for everybody. And, I mean, if we all get together, we're going to hang out and talk about gear anyways. Why not turn it into a guitar fest, kind of thing, summit, where we do a clinic and do some playing and get to know each other that way. And, again, have people come up and plug into the stuff and go, all right, I get what you're saying now when you say it sounds like or feels like this. Like, here it is, you can plug right into it. So, we want to customize it for you guys, and this is all about you. We want to make it fun for you guys, and we just want to meet y'all, and have a good time. So that's really what our benefit is.
CS sent a super chat, and he said, not a word about everybody wanting my quick rod, Jarrod. Did you say something about a quick rod?
He said not a word about it, so I'll have to tell you after the show.
Sean Casey.
That's hilarious.
Jarrod is rocking it. Bobby Lucky. Yeah, sounding great. Nice journey on that solo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kyle Bull is with us. He says, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. I got to finish that solo. I keep saying that. I actually have it about 70% finished on that other part. But there's stuff I don't like, and I got to make some decisions. And then one of these days, I'll actually play the whole thing for you guys. But it's getting there.
Jay says, reminding me of the Oops, I Crapped My Pants skit on SNL.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
They pour a whole pitcher of lemonade in the diaper, and the lady says, that's a lot of dough.
How do you know they work? Because I'm wearing them, and I just did. Such a great... Best commercial of all time.
Chicago Todd sent a super chat. Thank you guys. Man.
Thank you.
He says, okay, Arnold talking about how his Depends is always too tight because of muscular buttocks. You have to say it like that too. Buttocks.
Normally, I like wearing Depends, but I just don't like them because of my muscular buttocks. They're too big for them. And when I flex to do my business, they tear open and it goes everywhere. I'm so tired of it. It's embarrassing. I'm in the middle of a convention, meeting people at bodybuilder convention. Hi, I'm Arnold Howard. Oh, no, it's everywhere. It's terrible.
Where have we gone?
My muscular buttocks ruined my Depends.
Yuck.
It's Sunday night, man. We can get away with it.
All right, I'm caught up with the comments. Do you want to play something else?
Yeah. What do I have? What do I have?
We haven't played that one in a while.
Which one? Missing You?
Yeah.
Wrong guitar. I need the purple guitar for that, and I haven't practiced it, so that's a tough one.
I'm gonna hear it next week.
All right, I'll
got a week.
See what I can do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The suspense is killing us.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me see. hopefully this will be a...
Do you have piezo on there?
No, not on here, no.
Ah,
No,
you are so unprepared.
I know. I'm very unprepared and unprofessional. But I'm wearing my Depends, so that's all that matters. Okay, that was mixed backing track was too loud. Let me turn it down. This is what happens when you don't sound check. All right, 1 second. There we go. There's another
All
one.
the buttons.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Doing the show is like I'm always doing 1,000 things. You know? So every once in a while I get a little tied up on stuff. It happens.
I love
yeah.
that. You did a good job on that song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's challenging. Ooh boy, and I'm working on 3 new ones, so I'm getting runs mixed up because I got runs that are in the same key that are sort of similar, and I'm like, oh wait, that's for that song. Mid-run, you're like, what do I do? Yeah, it's a lot of work doing these things, but I love it. It keeps me inspired, you know.
Chicago Todd says the mix sounds great. Good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad.
Earlier he says, I see that we're up to 4.9 thousand subscribers. Congrats, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
Thank you. Yeah, 100 more. We're at 5,000. That's going to be awesome, man. I've been pushing hard. I got more episodes coming. I'm going to do some more content for you guys, but, you know, I'm just going to release it and not really announce anything because I want to, you know, sometimes I feel like if I announce stuff, I jinx it.
You get feel pressured.
Yeah,
then.
so
like you have to meet up to something.
Yeah, but that one that I just did, was it yesterday? That one's doing pretty good. The Savage versus the Herbert, that was something I've been wanting to do for a while. So, yeah, that was fun.
David Wells says he still can't believe that's the MT15. Great Wii amp.
Oh,
it's a
thank
great
you.
Wii amp.
It's a great Wii amp. Oh, it is. I'm telling you, it's the king of, so far, it's literally the king of
I just really
lunchbox.
like it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Oops.
I
Yeah.
have from the beginning.
Yep, it's a great amp. I mean, that's why I'm keeping it, you know, because, like, every time I bring in a
Because I like it.
Because I like it. But every time I bring in a lunchbox amp, I put it up against it just to see how it fares. And it's a good amp to benchmark things, you know, really is.
Cold Dan Beer says, so I sent my Invective back. He ordered an Engl Savage 120 Mark II yesterday. Just ordered a diesel 4x12 with a G12 K100s today. Much thanks to Jarrod and Kyle.
Wow. Good for you, man. Good for you. Congratulations, man. I'm telling you, that Engl Savage, and if you don't mind, watch my dial-in video on it. I did a full dial-in on every channel. And, man, that amp is just incredible. The biggest tip on that amp, if I may, is take the channel volumes and crank them all the way up. You'll get that fullness. If you put them halfway, you'll be like, man, it feels like the amp's kind of empty and starving for air. As soon as you crank those all the way up, then adjust with the master volume, I'm telling you, man, that amp just fills up, and you get all that really nice saturation and compression and fullness. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Jay sent another super chat.
Oh, no.
With a request.
Oh, no.
And then he apologized to me. He said, sorry, Carrie, the drinks are flowing.
No, no.
All right, here it is. Billy Bob returns to Tone Wars to request an amp maker design him a portable amp that he can take hunting and matches his camouflage Crocs and Depends. It's a lot of info to remember.
Billy Bob returns
to Tone Wars to request an amp maker design him a portable amp that he can take hunting and match his Crocs and Depends.
Attention all you amp makers out there. I go hunt once a year. Only once a year. And
Because
all
he
I
can't
ask...
stand to see the Bambies.
That's right. Most time I don't like doing it, but I gotta feed my family, and old Ma, she likes her deer meat. So I'm asking you one thing. All I'm asking is you just make me an amp. That sounds fantastic, but it's gotta match my Depends. Because I'm up in that tree all day in that blind, and, you know, when you gotta go, you can't just go. You gotta use your Depends, so I get it. And it's gotta match my Depends, and it's gotta match my camouflage Crocs. So, and the deer can't see it. I know they're gonna hear it, because I'm gonna be up there shredding away and playing some Skinnerd. But I'm telling you right now, it's gotta match all that stuff, so I am matched and ready to go, and the deer can't see me. So if you can do that, first guy that does it, just give me a call, 1-800-BUBBA, and I'll come out there and pay you whatever you want for that amplifier. Thank you very much. That's right.
It's alarmingly disturbing that you're so good at that.
Who knows who I really am? And she's still here, so... Yeah, who knows?
For way too long. For way too long. Let's see, Glenn, he says, got a Synergy Savage last week.
Oh, cool. Good for you, man. Yeah, the Synergy Savage has that quirky channel on it, too, and I love that quirky channel. It's got such a great feel and quirkiness for, like, it. Use it with a wah. I think it's channel 2 on that one. I can't remember. I think it's channel 2. Or the top channel, whatever that is. And use it with a wah, and it gives you that really nice twisty, turny kind of sound, and I love it. It's amazing. That's channel 3 on the actual Engl amp. Yeah, I love that channel so much. So much fun.
Costa's Look says, hey, what do you think about Atom Audio for Axe-Fx or Kemper? Monitors, they're monitors.
Oh, Atoms. Atoms are good. Yeah, a lot of people really swear by those. I think it would be really good. Now, here's the thing, though. If you want to save money, Warm Chord Music, Jay turned me onto these Kali audio monitors. I got them right here. They're off camera. But, man, love how these sound. They sound absolutely amazing. So I would say check them out, and make the best decision for you. I know Adams are they're up there and they're really nice. They're monitors, but if you're on a budget but you don't want to really sacrifice the quality, I'm telling you, the Kali Audio, Kali Audio, monitors are incredible. They sound amazing. So I would suggest looking into those too.
Bobby Lecky says Micro Cube rocks, y'all. Brilliant impersonations. Micro Cube. Right there, Micro Cube. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I don't either.
Well, what is it? Well, thanks.
Thank you. We don't know what Microcube is, but thank you.
Chicago Todd says, okay, I've just hit the thumbs up again. Were you unthumbing it and thumbing it again?
He's doing thumbs down and he's doing thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Glenn says Adam V8 monitors are great.
Yeah, they are. They're very good.
Great.
Yeah.
That was Tony the Tiger.
I know. That was Scooby-Doo.
That was Scooby. Jay says, I don't own Kali's myself, but I've heard nothing but good things about them, and I recommended them to another friend of mine that's really happy with them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Roland Microcube portable amp.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played that yet.
Marty5 loves his Kali's.
They're great, man.
Steve Avenchek's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Yeah, the Kali's are just great. They have a really nice flat kind of response. They're not too bright. They're not too dark. I mean, they just really have this. Because I got Mackey's. I don't do professional studio recordings here. I just do quick stuff, and I just needed something as a reference. And I never really liked the Mackie 8-inch. I mean, they're good, but I got the 3 or 4-inch upstairs, and I like them better. The ones on my desk are a little bright, and I got these Kali's, and they're perfect as far as the high and lows and all the frequencies. They just sound so good. So, yeah, I think you'll like them.
David Walls, is it the IP6 or is it LP? LP or I?
GP6 maybe?
No, it's either L or IP6.
I'm playing the 6s. Yeah, the Kali's. Yeah, I'm playing the 6s.
Yeah, he said he has the 6. They're great monitors for the price.
Yep. Yeah, I got the 6s. I almost went with 8s, but I was going to hang them. And then now that I got them here on stands, I'm like, I should have went with 6s. I'm not going to hang them anyway. But then again, I'm really satisfied with them. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep them.
Marty5 says you sound great through his Kali's there.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's how I dial in all my stuff, is through the Kali's now or the in-ears. So, yeah.
Bobby Lecky says, koalas. I found some interesting monitors, Class D, 2,000 watt each. Right Microcube is a Roland practice amp. Buy your own batteries, but they do work for fishing trips.
And they come with a free bag of D-pans.
Glenn asks, have you tried the Engl Metal Master?
No, I don't even know what that is.
No, right?
No. No, I've never even heard of that. I'd have to look
Master.
into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Motor City is getting more Engl amps in. They're placing an order this week.
Yeah.
And they're going to get the minis. I think the small. They're going to get the Iron Ball and the small Fireball, I want to say.
Iron Ball?
So
Fireball.
Yeah, I'll be having those on for sure.
Let's see, Marty5, and you can set up room characteristics with dip switches.
Yes, you can. Yep.
With dipsticks.
No, they got dip switches on them for different settings, so they're really handy. They're great monitors.
Bobby Lecky says Headrush 8s are pretty awesome for small monitors, really surprising for modelers. And CS says, hey, let's stop talking about studio monitors and let's instead talk about how lovely Carrie's hair looks tonight. Well, thanks. Feel free.
Feel free. Oh.
Spend a lot of time and money on
this
it.
Little hair.
Well, thanks.
It's a little windy out today, but whatever.
And my shoes, too.
Yeah.
I got my Christmas shoes. You put the microphone in front of my shoes.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, they can either hear you or see you. Which one do you want?
Slide it a little bit.
Yeah.
You bought them. So
sorry.
Cold and beer. Oh yeah, just lovely. Warm cord. The iron ball demos I've heard were pretty good.
Yeah, Engl does a lot of good stuff, man. I mean, they're a very reputable company, and every time I play into that beast over there, I'm more
Not
than
me.
not her, the Savage. Yeah, you're such a beast. Well, every time I play the Savage, I'm just blown away at how good it sounds. That thing is, and that's what I really can't wait for is when you guys come to the summit, you can plug into that because that's definitely coming to the summit. You have to plug into that amp. That thing is
Should have brought the
sick.
bottle down.
I know. I can go get it.
I poured a full glass for both of us too.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I can
going
go
down way too easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go get it.
Num num.
Ask her some questions, and I'll go get the bottle of wine.
Jay says, Carrie, please educate us on the conditioner you use and how you keep your locks flowing.
There you go. There's my cue to go get more wine.
I love it.
I'll just leave this here.
Right. Well, her name is Heather that does my hair. Yes! I could talk about hair products all day. As a matter of fact, this might be a good time to say something. I have decided I'm going to start my own YouTube channel. Not related to music at all, but my daughter and I, mostly me, she's 12, going on 13 here in June, but I'm going to do, what's it called? Girl, We Need to Talk. That's going to be the name of the channel. I've made it, but it's private now. And I know that you guys are watching with your wives, your girlfriends, your daughters, whatever, but we're going to just talk about girl stuff. I'd be happy to do hair, makeup, fashion, things like that. But also, my daughter and I have a great relationship. And it's easy to talk to her. I love diving in. I did not love the baby phase so much. Babies and toddlers. Ugh. I know a lot of women don't want to admit that, and some of them will judge me for saying that. But babies and toddlers were not my thing. I love the stage that we're in now. I love diving deep with this stuff. And so I would love to, like, once a week make a video of how to talk to your daughter about things, or, you know, just mother-daughter relationships. I do not have a good relationship with my mom. You know, I love her, but we just don't see eye to eye on things and have a hard time getting along and spending a lot of time together. But my daughter and I, thank God, we do. And I just want to be able to share that. There's a lot of women out there that don't. I talked on an earlier episode about maybe starting like a mentoring program, and that's still on the back. We're going to put it on the back burner right now. I just don't have the resources, but I'm thinking that the YouTube channel might even be able to farther reach out and share information with other women's. And honestly, it does not just for women. If you're a single dad and you need to know how to talk to your daughter, that would be a good place, good resource for you as well. Let's see, what are they saying? Bobby Lecky, thanks, Chicago Todd, must be same range. Anyway, he's back.
I'm back.
With the wine. I can stop babbling. But seriously though, when it's up and running, I'll let you guys know, and let your daughters know, your wives, your girlfriends, your moms, whoever would be interested in that kind of stuff.
And you'll announce when it's launching officially, of course.
Yeah, I ordered the lights yesterday. They're coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. You got a lot of good insight on things, and I think, you used to be a model and when you were younger and stuff, so you're a big fashionista. You're big into that stuff, so I think that would be fun. You know? So, absolutely.
So let's see, Bobby Lucky, good, oops, he took it. He said, good for you, Carrie, and then he retracted it. So, not good for me. It's not good. It's a horrible idea.
No, he's probably just retyping stuff.
Mike Breadbeaner. Breadbeaner? Any recommendations for an interface for the Engl Savage or any amp? The shop I got my Engl at recommended the Ox, but it was pricey. I'm new to the whole bedroom-style recording stuff. Thanks.
Oh, sweet, man. I appreciate you being here and for the question. I've found, so interface-wise, typically a recording interface is going to be like, like the thing that you plug into that goes into your computer or into your DAW. I use all kinds of stuff. Like I use the audio box by Personas. That's been good. But if as far as like a direct recording kind of like, you know, speaker emulation, you know, load, carrier, you know, like with the aux. I mean, yeah, the aux is pricey. You know, you can get, you know, what's the other thing? I got one. It's over there. It's the other thing I use. The 2 notes. Yeah, the 2 notes.
Yeah, but
yeah, the 2 notes. Well, here, let me just say this: the
Yeah.
2 notes is a decent unit. It carries the load, and it acts as a load box and an attenuator. But if you're going to use it, use good IRs as opposed to the cab emulations that it comes with. It's less money, and it's a good unit. But I would say for if you don't mind, like if you're doing some really big recording kind of projects and you want them to sound their best, the aux, man, I'm telling you, like you can't argue with this right here. I mean, you can't. It just sounds legit, legit. You don't hear all this processing kind of stuff on it. And because of the way it takes the guitar signal in, or the amp, you know, signal in, it's got this really nice feel to it as well. What I found with IRs is they have this really dry kind of feel to them, and you don't really realize that until you compare it to something like the aux. And there's no IRs, they're cab emulations, and it's completely different technology, and it just sounds and feels way better. But if you get a 2 notes, I'm sure you'll like it. Just get IRs, but I would say between the two, the aux will definitely be something that's better, you know.
definitely. I was not happy with the other one.
Yeah, she wasn't a big fan of how the other one sounded. But that was with cab emulations, not IRs, though.
Jeff Cornell, thank you very much. He said, congrats on your new venture. You'll be great. Yes,
Oh.
I'm excited to... We're just in the buying things for it phase.
It's gonna
Gathering
be a bit.
equipment. It'll be
Yeah.
a little, maybe
Yeah.
a few weeks.
But it'll get there.
Jay, the Shure Reactive Load IR is also a good option.
Ah, yep.
Glenn, he go from the FX out to the Helix native cheap. That's he go from the FX out to the Helix native cheap.
Out. Oh, yeah, I've never tried that. Yeah, that might be interesting.
David Walsh says, my old practice space had an Engl Savage you could rent for $7 for 3 hours. The first time I did it, I was absolutely blown away by it. My drummer was used to hearing the Joyo Zombie then to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big difference, man. I'm telling you, man, that is one hell of an amp. I just did a shootout with it and the Herbert. I think they both performed really well. But that Savage holds up to everything. It just does. It's such a great amplifier. We should fire that thing up. Everybody keeps talking about it.
What?
The Savage. It should be a lamb. Just hit the blue one. Yeah, so we'll just let that... We'll let that heat up for a minute,
Heat
and
'em up.
I'll play it for you.
Mike said, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You were talking to him about the Ox.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, I knew that. The Ox is worth every penny. Like, I literally, as soon as I plugged into it and got and picked the cab emulation, I did a video on it. If you look, I did a live stream with it within the last few weeks. So go back and look at the software options and all that. Now, I am going to do a shootout between it and the 2 notes and the Mesa Cab IR Plus, I think is what it's called. And do that. I'm just waiting to get my Wi-Fi figured out here so I can hook the aux up to it more stably. My Wi-Fi is way too far away for it right now. So I could show you all the
Doodads.
Yeah, the doodads, like she said. That's a technical term. Mm-hmm.
Bobby Licky says, yeah, Chicago Todd has a knob for clean to rectifier sounds. Same price and output. Wee toy, but tiny and cute.
For what?
I don't know. So that was the last one. Chicago Todd has a knob for clean to rectifier sounds. Same price and output. Wee toy, but tiny and cute.
Nice.
Jarrod, I knew that, and does the eye rub, right? They're on to you. The eye rub.
That's my tell.
I knew that.
Yeah, I can't do poker because, like everybody know, I'm gonna raise everybody $1,000. That's just a thing I do.
Ooh, do it. Glenn. What do you want him to do, Glenn? You got something else you could play? Oh, maybe that was when you
Oh, it's
turned
for
on the
the angle. Yeah, the angle's firing up right now. We're gonna let it warm up for a minute. I'll play something for you on that for sure. Yeah, that's just such a great freaking amp.
When are you gonna put out another riff for them to play over?
Probably within a month. Yeah, I gotta get another. Let's see. What should I do?
I feel like they enjoyed it too.
That was fun. That was really fun. Maybe I'll do one for either 3 shots and a chaser, which is one that I'm almost done with. Yeah, I could do that one because that's a pretty, it's an easy one to get to know. Not that people need an easy one, but I just think about learning people's songs. It's like, oh, why do you got all these weird riffs? It's a pretty straightforward song. You don't have to put a lot of time in it. It's mostly solos, so you could just go ahead and rip over it and have a good time. So we would definitely want to do that. Yeah, that would be fun.
Marty 5 says, just get a Wi-Fi router for the basement, an extra firewall, and a fresh start.
Yeah, I need to do something, man, because it's not liking my Wi-Fi, because we're in the basement, and the Wi-Fi router is 2 stories up from here. So it's like, I had to get a booster, but I'm trying to figure out how to hook the aux to the booster, and it's just weird. I got to get that done.
Rub's eye.
Yeah, it's just weird. Now I'm gonna be all conscious while I rub my eye.
Every time you rub your eye.
It's just something I do. Yeah, would you mind hitting that standby button?
Yeah. Let's see. So yes, we should talk about a few of the amps I have coming. Do the what? Hit what?
Standby. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, let's talk about that.
What you got coming?
Yeah, he's got some good stuff coming. Some really good stuff coming.
Glenn wants the aux versus IR versus Mesa. To the aux versus IR versus Mesa.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We're gonna do the aux versus the Mesa deal. Is it the Mesa Cab IR Plus or something like that? My in-ears are giving me trouble again. So we can do that and against the tune-outs. As soon as I get my Wi-Fi figured out, I'm going to definitely shoot those out. Because I don't want to just show you how they sound. I'm going to show you the features in the software because, honestly, the software in the aux is amazing. It's great in the tune-outs as well, but there's things you can do in the aux software that you can't do.
Just get the aux. It's better.
In the other one. The aux is definitely better, though. And again, I say this with all due respect to them. I mean, it's just a better product. The thing just sounds incredible. And what I like about it is when I play my amps through the aux, I recognize my amps. It's like, yeah, that's what my amp sounds like. It's about as close to a real cab as you could possibly get with sound and feel.
Ooh. Chicago Todd says, we've been using the Aero Wi-Fi mesh system, and it's the best I found. Presents the same Wi-Fi SSID throughout your home.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. Can you screenshot that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to get that figured out, man. That's driving me nuts.
But I'm going to send it to you right now, otherwise I won't know why I
appreciate it.
Did it.
All right, I'm on channel 4 on the Savage, which is like the beastly channel. Let me make sure the volume's good here. Hang on one second. I'll show you a couple other speakers.
You got the stink face for?
I'm just looking at different speaker configurations here. it is. That's the one I dialed in for it. Yeah, that just freaking rules. I love that amp so much. It's just a good freaking amp, you know. But yeah, anyways, like the aux it just works, you know. It's just a great unit. It's a good recording tool, and you know, I mean, I would be 100% comfortable taking that to a studio and not miking a cab and being completely satisfied with the way it sounded. I really would, even though I rubbed my eye.
No, I made you. I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
That wine is so good.
It really is. We're gonna probably end up finishing this bottle because
I'm gonna need a hamburger.
Yeah.
Just soak it up.
I got food. Yeah. So so yeah, I mean, for those of you who missed the announcement, we're definitely gonna do a guitar summit. And it is possibly going to be August 14th.
Yeah, Saturday.
At Motor City Guitar on a Saturday.
In Waterford, Michigan.
It's, of course, free. And we'll bring some amps. We'll perform for you. We'll play some gear. I'll have some guest guitar players who are friends of mine play their gear. There might be an Omega. Obsidian there. So that would be nice. And you guys bring your guitars, plug into whatever you want, and try stuff out, and we'll just talk shop and have a good time. And then afterwards, we'll have some food and drinks and just get to know each other better. And we just doing this to meet you, you know. I mean, we just want to meet everybody and get together. And so wherever you're at in the world, I mean, you're welcome to come, and I think it would be a lot of fun. So.
But if you're not from the United States, you have to take us with you back to wherever you came from.
Yeah. We'll be your stowaways. Yeah, especially if you have better weather.
Yeah. Or if you're from Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland. She wants to go to Iceland, something fierce, man.
Too bad. And the Maldives.
Yeah, and the Maldives.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Bucket list.
You have expensive taste.
Well, it's all right. I'm old enough. I'm old enough for expensive taste.
That's right, man. Waited long enough, right?
Sean Casey says the Savage is a beast.
Oh, it is, man. I love that freaking amp. It's so good. So freaking good.
Glenn, Ox has no XLR outs.
I'm trying to remember.
Jay says no, left and right quarter outs and SPDIF, which is what I use.
Spitif.
I hadn't heard that one yet.
Yeah, well, you learn something new every day. Spitif. Yep.
Y'all are so weird. Scott Fulmer, what brand of wine are you drinking? This is called Oberon.
Yeah.
Oberon, you got the... Oh, don't
yeah, sorry.
Oberon. Napa County. Napa! It's from Napa County.
Napa County!
It's a Cabernet.
It's a Cabernet. 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Such a good year.
It is so good.
It is. It's pretty good, man. I'm digging it.
Yeah, we just had it for the first time today at a restaurant. Mm-hmm. It was the most expensive per glass. It was $12 a glass, whatever.
It was really good, though.
But I'd never had it, and I was like, I'm going to try it, and fell in love with it.
Yep.
So we went and bought a bottle.
Just trying to adjust this board here. I'm having
What you got?
issues with the left and right channel are not the same volume, and it's driving me nuts. I have an OCD thing when it comes to that. Anyway.
We couldn't tell.
So I'm super nitpicky when it comes to mixes and stuff. It's just the way I am. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyways, do you got viewer comments?
I do have some viewer
All right,
comments.
let's do that.
Can we get some of the 80s jam on the Engl, though, from Cold and Beer?
Oh, yeah. You guys want some 80s jam?
They'd rather hear that than some dumb comments.
Let me find it. Let me see if I can play it right. Come on. Touch this. There. All right, let me play a few riffs here and we'll go. There we go. The mix is a little off, but you'll see. Yeah, see the lines? They're like this on the stereo thing. So yeah, they're a little off. That's all right. I'll fix it.
That's why he's
so
here.
yeah, that's why I'm here. I just hate when I see it when I'm
Casey
live.
says, CS, I love this jam. Sean
Oh.
Casey, sounds like the 80s.
Thank you. Yep,
Cold and Beer, same here.
that's what it started out as. I called it 80s Jam, and the actual name for it is Time Flies. Yeah.
It's 80s jam.
Yeah, time flies. It's reminiscent of when I grew up. So, yeah, it makes me think about when I play it. It makes me think about all the fun times I had as a kid. You know, and you'll hear the reminiscence actually in the middle section that I still have yet to write. And yeah,
Marty Five likes to.
Thank you.
Bobby Lucky says, yeah, great tones. Delay setting is cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jason
Appreciate
Lewis, hi. He says,
Hey,
hi,
what's
all.
up?
Finally made it in from the DFW.
What's
What did I
happening?
miss and how's the Splon? Plugged in and ready to go. By the way, the 80s Jam is the bomb. Great tune.
Thank you.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Splon is doing well. Yep. What you just heard was the Engl Savage, Channel 4. What a great amp that is.
All right, this comment is from our Valentine's Day show
Okay.
from KS. He says, I've been a Fractal user for the last 5 years. I'm absolutely stoked on how good the cleans and at least decently satisfied with the high gain modeling. With that said, I look forward to soon getting a reactive load box attenuator for my 5150. I've used real amps live for the last 10 years, but I've never used them in the context of recording.
Ah, yeah. Well, I tell you, man. So he's used real amps live, but not recording. I love using the real amps in recording because you do get more texture out of them. You know, you know, that recording I just did between the Herbert and the Savage. I just feel like, I guess the thing I love so much about those is that, you know, everything you're getting is real. Like it's a real cab with real mics, real amp, real settings. Everything's raw, and there's no processing done to it in these mixes and stuff. And they just sound great. And you know that anything that you do to make the amp sit in the mix properly is real. Like you're doing some low cuts or high cuts, and you know, a little 4K pin drop that we do. But it's all based on real stuff. And I don't know, it's just such a pleasure recording real amps, you know. I think that the modelers and even like the profilers and stuff like Kemper, I mean, they're great tools. They're great recording tools. They're great live rig tools. Especially for writing, you know, for like when you're writing and you just need something simple, you just want to get right to it. Plug into your DAW and just play some riffs and record some scratch tracks and do some writing. But I think when it comes right down to it for recording, using a real amp, mic'd up properly, there's just texture there that you can't get anywhere else, you know. And that's what I would recommend. Obviously there's exceptions, but that's optimal right there.
This is from the same episode from Mickey Geisbers. He says, I don't know, man, about the statement about modeling versus profiles. I understand where you're coming from, definitely, but I still prefer modeling because of the simple reason that actually you also did a video on a while back. If I want profiles, I want my own profiles. I don't have any good amps, nor do I have the money for one. I also abed my HELIX versus my bandmate's Kemper Stage, and I liked my HELIX presets equally, but that's probably because of my obsessiveness to make the HELIX work for me. Because I bought a HELIX 3 years ago, and after that, I saw all the YouTube channels saying Line 6 amp modeling is not as good as fractal or profiling, so I was pretty much obsessed with getting a good rectifier tone out of my HELIX. So 3 years of trying out a ton of IRs and EQing and dialing things in, I finally found the tone I'm happy with, and my buddy just dropped a profile in his Kemper and he was done, so I do understand the Kemper's a little bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like the Kemper is player's delight, and the Fractal is a tweaker's delight. You know, I mean, if you want to tweak all day and create your own tones from scratch, you know, God bless you. I hope you enjoy that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But while a lot of these guys are tweaking, I'm playing. I'm getting better at playing guitar. I'm writing. I've already gotten to those. Okay, a little analogy here. There's, like, I own a pressure washing business for you guys that don't know. I've been in business 22 years. And there are easier and faster and more efficient ways of doing things, and while completing the job much faster and easier, it actually is a better looking job afterwards too. Like the completed job looks amazing. Or there's the hard way, you know, of doing it. I would rather do things the easier way without sacrificing quality. And like I can run circles around most of the competition in this area, and I'm just me, one guy by myself. I can wash a 2-story, 2,000 square foot house in less than an hour, and it looks perfect when I'm done. Perfect. And there's guys that will send 3 guys out there, and they'll spend 6 hours on it, and it still looks terrible. You know, is it because you know, I'm better? No, I'm just using better methods and better equipment. So it's the same kind of thing I feel like with gear and stuff. It's like while you're tweaking, I'm playing. I've already recorded a whole song while people are still trying to find their magic tone. And yeah, maybe he's right. Like he found a sound that he liked better than the Kemper in his product because he was obsessed over tweaking it to death. But again, the guy that's playing the Kemper is actually playing more, and with the turn of a knob on the Kemper, I'm sure he could find something that works better for him anyway. I'm not ragging on the other products. I'm just saying that I don't want to build my presets from scratch. You know, I think it's fun at times, but with the way my life is right now, with workflow, doing videos, setting up for a live stream, doing any kind of performances, I just want to turn something on, pick something, and go. What?
And dealing with me.
Yeah, and dealing with her. But, you know, I want to practice. I want to play. I want to get better at this, not this, you know.
I want to sing, too.
Yeah, I mean, what would it be like if you, every time you turn on a microphone, you had to turn 20 different knobs on it?
So annoying.
Yeah, you just want to Sing.
It's annoying when you have to turn knobs. I just want you to plug it in and play. I just want to sing. I don't want to hear. Sounds like a guitar, Jarrod.
Yep.
Sounds like a guitar.
Yep. Sounds like a guitar.
All right, you got your big boy pants on?
Uh-oh.
Luke, 1969-86, says somebody should do something for the amplifier companies to compensate them for all the people that use their amps for profiling.
Yes, I do. I buy their amps. Yeah, I mean, look at here. I bought all these. They didn't give them to me.
Lots of them.
Yeah, I buy their amps. I promote them. I display them on the show. I play them. I do demonstrations with them. I shoot out with them. I put them in mixes against each other, and I do tutorials on them, dial-ins, and all kinds of stuff. So I bring plenty of attention to amps on the show, and everybody knows I prefer amps. I mean, probably 80 to 85% of the time that I'm playing on the show, I'm playing an amp. So I think they're great, but there is room for modelers and profilers out there because, like I said, if we were to do a show locally around here, it's pretty likely I would bring my KEMPER because with the setup and all that stuff, you know, that we got to do and the very limited amount of time that we have to do that, it just makes sense to me, you know, to do it that way. It's just a lot easier when you got 5 minutes to get your gear on stage and then play. I mean, there's just times where it's called for.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Shadows Research. This was about I think you did the Engl and the Diesel. Is that what that was recently?
Could be.
Wow, killer. The Engl is good on its own. However, the mix of the two are incredible.
Oh, thank you.
It was the one where everybody went crazy over the Engl. You just released this one this week.
Oh, yeah, that was the one. Yeah, the two together are amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing that. I'm doing this versus that, and then this plus that in a mix.
Yeah.
And it just... That's what I say. Like, if you take... I'm a big believer in, double tracking, obviously, your guitars, but use two different amps, because if one amp has these frequencies in it, this amp has these, and you put them together, you got this huge wall of sound. It's just so thick and beefy. So I always think you should do that. Beefy.
Insert any name you want. Commented on that same video. Man, that's cool, Engl tone. Mind... Tell me the full recording chain and post-processing if you use it. I have Engl-based preamp and use IR, so I'm curious if I get similar results.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the recording chain is HELIX 4-cable method, just for the effects. No big deal. And the overdrive was the Horizon Devices Precision Drive, and there's no post-processing at all. I don't do any post-processing on the guitars because I want you to hear the raw guitar tones, so that you can make a decision. Because, man, I'll tell you, the one thing I hate is when you watch a gear channel and they're like, yeah, this amp sounds amazing, and then you go buy it and it doesn't sound anything like it does on the channel. And the reason is they quad tracked it and put compression on there and pulled the EQ stuff, and it's just like, well, you can fix just about any amp in an EQ with EQ and compression. I mean, I don't want to do that. I want you to make your decisions based on the raw tones.
There you go. Luke Wilson says, so the Bogner is gonzo, right?
Gonzo, yeah. It's the only caveat I'll add to the whole Bogner episode is if there's something wrong with it. I don't know. I mean, it seemed to be in good working order.
As I was reading the comments, most people were like, there has to be something wrong with it.
Yeah, it just did not. It just didn't perform well. I'm going to reach out to them and see.
Should send them your video.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to send them the video. And I'm going to I was going to get the other shell with the metal front and have it look all cool and everything, and I had all that arranged, and then I gotta go ahead and cancel that because it's going back, and I'm gonna tell them like, hey, never mind on the thing, thank you, but I'm gonna go ahead and send it back, and here's why. Of course, I'll be respectful. I'm not gonna. Reinhold Bogner's a freaking genius. The guy's an amazing amp builder, so I don't want to cut him down. I mean, the guy is great. So I just think that, I can't build an amp. I can't even build an amp that makes any sound at all, let alone, whatever. But so I got to give him, kudos. But I just think that if that is a good working order amp, and that's the way it really sounds, then they need to update it. That's pretty much it. And I'm sure he's fully capable of doing that.
Jarrod Roush says, "Hey Jarrod, both sound amazing, but I think I prefer the Engl. Great riffs and licks, brother. Thanks for the video. Oh, have you had any experience with the Tongue Soul 6L6 tubes? Just swapped some tubes today, but haven't been able to fire up the amp yet."
Oh, thanks for the comment and the question. I haven't. I have done the Tongue Soul preamp tubes, but not the power amp tubes. So I haven't had any experience with those. But the preamp tubes were in good working order. They work just fine. So I'm sure the power amp tubes will be good too. Let me know what you think when you compare them.
Space Expire Audio said, "I often feel like diesels while having a specific voicing sound rich and full on their own, but Engls are just better in the mix. Enjoyed both tones anyway. Combined, they're massive."
Oh yeah, they are. They're just massive, man. I mean, I knew they would sound good together. And thanks for commenting. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I'll do more of these to come because that's the new thing. And I'm going to shoot them out, but then I'm going to put them together.
Yeah.
Because I think, wouldn't it be nice to hear like how these amps sound together? And what I'm going to do too is I will do them together in the mix, but I'll also isolate. So you can hear the two amps just grinding together, left and right, hard panned, and just hear how good they sound together without any other, stuff around them. I think it'd be cool.
Renaissance Man says, "I love both amps, but for the price, Engl is a way better value than Diesel. Plus, Diesel has yet to make a smaller sized amp. Love my Engl Iron Balls, such a powerful, fierce amp in 20 watts. You really don't need or cannot use 200 watt amps now unless you're playing stadiums full of people."
Yeah, the Diesel is definitely it's like bringing the tank to the grocery store, I mean, it is like ridiculous, but I wanted something ridiculous on the show. I mean, they're $4,000 and they're worth every penny because of the way they're built, and they do sound amazing, but what I want to do is when we do the summit, I'm bringing the Diesel, but I'm going to hook it up to two cabs because I want to hear what that sounds like, man. I think it's going to sound thunderous. So yeah, I mean, I paid for it, so I'm going to get that experience, and I want to share it with you guys too.
All right, the last comment that I screenshotted from the week was from Al Sik. He says, "Overrated. I had the same experience. Normal Uberschall is darker and a bit nicer sounding, but still has similar tone. I found Ecstasy 101B to be the most normal sounding amp. It's actually quite close to mid-gain Fender 5153 6L6 100 watt. Normal version maybe slightly to Stealth 100 watt. Just Ecstasy is pure rock and has nicer mids, while 5150 has more gain, has a bit of unnecessary fizz sizzle, and has tighter, clearer bass. It is like comparing Music Man X's nice MIDI to PV Wolfgang Heavy, let's say."
Ah, yeah, interesting. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I had my doubts on whether or not the Bogner was in perfect working order or not, and I'm getting a lot of reports where people are like, "No, it's working fine. I had the same experience with it." So I'm still on the fence with it. Like, and I'm not saying I don't believe what they're saying, but it's funny. Like, I heard all these people before I did the shootout with it, and the I know. You got me on it. Sorry. So yeah, before we did the shootout and the thing with it, I heard all this legendary stuff about it, but then as soon as I started like putting it out there that I'm having some struggles with it, all I got back from a lot of people was, "Yeah, it's kind of a weird amp." Like, well, which one is it, And again, no disrespect to Bogner, they make great stuff, but it's just that particular amp just didn't work for me,
CS says, "Get your DV77s for the Zilla cab so you can start using it again."
I can't wait, man. I want to get those in there. I can't wait. Yep, It's going to sound good.
Earlier, when we were talking about the Fractal, he's in line 6. Bobby Lucky says, "I have to agree Fractal has the edge over line 6, but it's a pain to organize all those options. USB straight to DAW is great, and it's easier than carrying amps to gigs."
Yeah, it's definitely easier. I mean, it really depends on your situation, I mean, if I was to do, like, for instance, perfect example, the Guitar Summit, I'm going to bring amps because I want to show my best. I want to show you what these sound like, and I want to share them with you guys. And I think it's definitely worth it to put in that effort. You know, I'm fighting my yawn. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's definitely worth it to put in that effort. But you know, but if you got like a quick show or a smaller kind of gig, or you know, something where you're just doing like a quick jam with buddies or whatnot, there's nothing wrong with bringing a modeler. I mean, they work great for that and everything. I just think there was so much hype about them when they first came out and started sounding good, because they do sound good now. They sound much better than they used to. As a lot of people started getting on the hype train and going, oh, I don't need an amp anymore, and this replaces my amp, and it started becoming this like crazy like narrative that was out there, and it's just like, no, that's not what they were intended for. Line 6 even said, we made this to work with your equipment, not to replace it. The modeling aspect of it is good, and it's nice to have that part in there, but don't tell me for 1 second that in a room you can play a modeler and it'll keep up with an amp. It just won't. I mean, you have to have your own speaker source, and that's where everything changes, you know. So I would say at least keep an amp around, one of your favorite ones, for a reference to make sure you're staying in check with your modeler.
We are caught up on the comments.
Yay!
You want to play something else?
What do I have?
Yeah, a whole list of... Which ones go with the red guitar?
The red guitar, I have... that last one, I felt like the mix was a little loud with the... I had to turn it down with the Engl. Let me find something here. I'm just trying to find this one song. I'm still nervous about playing this one live because it's still newish to me.
Oh, stop. The more you do it, the better you'll be.
I know. Is that it? Is it 3 shots? Or is it... Oh, Out of Nowhere. Yeah, this is a tough one, man. Let me make sure I'm good here. Let me switch back to the MT15, because that's sound checked at least.
I like it.
Yeah. So, let's see here. Where am I? Out of Nowhere. Yep, that's too loud.
That's
1
really
second.
loud.
Yeah. All right. So back to here, and here we go. That one almost got away from me. There was one little spot in there. I was like, oops. Yeah, it's all good.
Bobby Lecky says, amps rock. Just easy to do those smaller gigs, usable and practical, and you get close. Totally agree with Jarrod, but those Headrush 8x2 at 2,000 watts do shift some air.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm
Jason
sure they do.
Taylor says, even though I like real amps best, running your Helix or Axe effects through the power section of your amp can sound really good for additional tones.
No, you're right, Jason. A real tube power section definitely does make things sound a lot better.
Sean Casey said, killer solo.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate
Bobcat. When are we doing another backing track? That was fun. I had asked that a little bit earlier in the show.
What do you mean?
Backing tracks for them to play over.
Oh, yeah. Would you guys like to do... Okay, so let me do 3 shots and a chaser. It's a pretty... Is that the one? I might be getting that mixed up with... Oh, yeah, that's the one. So Let me play a little bit of this one for you. I don't remember the whole solo because I'm still writing it. But I'll see if you guys want to do this. It's pretty straightforward. This is the... How's it go? Yeah, I'll just play a part of it. Yeah, I forgot the rest. I got to refresh myself. But that's kind of it. But the solo is pretty simple because it's... That's what you're playing over. And I could send the backing track out, and then you can...
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think we should do that. I mean, if you guys want to do that one, I'll be happy to send it to you. Email me. My email's in the description, and I'll be happy to send that to you. It's called 3 Shots and a Chaser. Appropriately named. That's what it's called. 3 Shots and a Chaser. It's pretty simple song, and then just write a nice solo over it and send it, and we'll feature you on the show. I got no problem with that at all. By then I'll have mine down too, and we'll give you like a month to work on it. You know what I mean?
Never finished the last one.
Yeah, I know.
Purple Pants.
I know. I got to get around to it. I just got so many things going on, My pressure washing business is ramping up. I got stuff going on with that, so it's just I'm in for a pretty hectic year. But if that's one you guys want to do, we can do that. I got no problem with that at all. I think those are fun.
I'm sure you get to say which one they're gonna do.
Huh?
It's your show. You get to say it.
No, they can pick it if they want to do it. They can do that one. That's absolutely fine.
All right. So how many weeks now? When are we gonna release it? When do they have to have it back? Like we don't do like 4, 3,
Let's do
4?
4 weeks.
4
yeah,
weeks.
That way you got time to mess with it because life happens.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it is because I understand, man. There's so many things that I want to get done, and next thing you know, 2 weeks have gone by, and I'm like, oh my god, it goes by like that, So. But I love the community jams. They're amazing. I learn something every time.
Helix Cabana Boy, good morning. We are
What's
well. He says, hope you guys are well.
Hope you're well as well. Hope your shoulder's healing up good too, man.
Scott Fulmer, my high gain 100 watt amp and 4x12 cab are causing chaos in my house. My amp is in the basement. Can you recommend a good attenuator?
Well, the Ox definitely attenuates. You know, I mean, you could get something like that. I mean, Variacs, there's Variacs out there. Some of them get really pricey, though. So it really depends on what your, you know, what your price range is. But, I mean, I would say, I know I sound like an Ox fanboy here, but, I mean, the nice thing about the Ox is it does attenuate, and you can use it with some studio monitors. Honestly, when I'm down here practicing, I got these studio monitors right here. They're just on the same line as the camera away from us, and I have them separated by about 12 feet, and so I'll sit down here, and I got the backing tracks pumping through them and my amp pumping through them, and they sound great with the Ox. And you know, I do all my writing and practicing that way, and it's just really nice to, because otherwise I'm down here with a cab just exploding, and it just, I mean, yeah, it sounds great, but sometimes it's like, dude, I just want to write a song here, and my ears are hurting, and the whole, it's hard to keep, for the mix to keep up with the cab and get that nice amp feel. So I'm just telling you, like, if you get an Ox, you can attenuate your cab and use it for, you know, with some studio monitors and still get a really good sound and feel out of it. So best of both worlds.
All right. We're caught up. It's almost 9.
Almost 9. Wow. It's 8:50. Jeez. Boy, this has gone by quick. Shoosh. Well, any other last requests or ideas or anything like that, we'll be on for a few more minutes with you guys. I'll be happy to take those. You know, maybe I should do like a thing where if you're interested in coming to that summit, please email me and just say, you know, if you're interested, and if any ideas that you have as well. The email is in the description, and I'd be happy to accommodate you best I can, you know, because, like, I want this to be worth it to you. So when you come out, like, we really want you to go away going, that was so worth my freaking time. I loved every second of it, and it was great, because, again, it's all about you, not us. I mean, we want to hang out with you guys and have a good time, but we also want you to go back with a lot of knowledge and experience with the gear, and maybe a better understanding of some things that you have questions about.
Yeah.
So please email me. Seriously, I look forward to that.
Lots of emails this week. Email if you want to get a copy of that backing track.
Yep.
To write a solo over that.
Yep.
We'll do a community jam and broadcast that in about 4 weeks.
Yep.
Email if you're interested in coming to the summit.
Mm-hmm.
And over the next couple of weeks, we'll put together an information screen with, like, hotel information.
Yep.
And, you know, just different things that you guys might need to know.
Yep, we'll do it all. We'll make sure that it's very convenient for everybody and easy. And we've done stuff similar to this in the past, but this is something that we're really looking forward to big time with you guys. And we want to make sure that it's totally worth your while. I've done stuff like this for the pressure washing community, and it turned out really well. And I'm more than willing to put in the time. That's why we put it off so far too, so we have time to
plan it, to make it good for you guys,
and promote it, and make sure that you guys have time to make your plans too, you know. So
Bobby Licky says, what backing track? You missed it. So it will be for the last song that he played, Three Shots and a Chaser.
3 Shots and a Chaser. I'll send it out to you guys, and you learn it, and maybe
write a solo to go over top of it.
You know what I can do too is I can put up a video on YouTube of me playing it, so they get the rhythm part.
Yeah.
And I'll do that, and I'll put it up private, and I'll send you the link via email. So it's a private link, but only people with the link have it, can see it. And then you can at least get a tutorial on how to play the rhythm part. And then the solo, you just write whatever you want, obviously.
Jason Taylor, thank you, man. Good night. He says he has to bail, but he'll be back Wednesday.
Oh.
Good stuff as always.
Thanks, Jason. Always good to have you here. Thank you so much for all your support and everything. Really appreciate it very much.
All right. Well, Glenn, Savage versus Synergy Savage, major difference?
That's a good question, and it's something I've been wanting to do. without putting them side by side, I can't give you a definitive answer. But what I can say is when I plug into the, the actual Savage 120, it is absolutely glorious. And I think that the Synergy module is very good as well. But I have to do a shootout between the two. I really do, so I can give you.
I think so too.
Yeah, I need to do that to give you a definitive answer. Maybe I could do that on one of these Wednesday nights, or maybe I'll do a produced video. But I've been wanting to do it for months, and I think I need to do that. So stay tuned for that. Absolutely, it's got to happen.
A lot of dust floating around. It's like the 4th time I've been like.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we enjoyed spending time with you guys tonight. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Yes.
Be back here Wednesday night at 8 o'clock for Tone Wars with just Jarrod.
Yeah, just me. Yeah, we'll be shooting something out or demoing something or God knows what. But keep an eye out for some more episodes because I got some stuff in the works for you guys. And I hope it goes over well. I hope you guys like it. And again, like, this show wouldn't be anything without you guys. And I know that probably sounds very cliche, but we really mean that. We look forward to this every week. We really do. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Because, we know that there's all kinds of things you guys could be doing, and we're honored and privileged to have you here. So it really means a lot to us, and we try to put out the best content we can, And like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thank you for spending yours with us.
Exactly. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday night. God bless you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you all soon. And don't forget to email me, all right?
Have a good night.
All right, take care, you guys.
Thanks for joining us here tonight at Tone Wars. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Please be sure to click like and subscribe to the channel so you'll get the notifications and never miss a show. We go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock and Sunday night at 7 o'clock. See you next time.